son did, and his son's 4, and when he did it, and his son got really freaked out, and now he's scared of sharks, and he won't go in pools and any water.
So do you feel like you're just gonna stay put with this fear of sharks that you had? Are you gonna go back and try it again and master it?
I'm gonna go do it.
And in your opinion, will this help you once you go into the water, and if you ever scuba dive or snorkel? Like, will you be able to build confidence through what you learned and overcame in the virtual reality world?
Yeah.
So virtual reality has the ability to train you to overcome fears and obstacles and prepare for real life situations?
I mean, you can be a different person in the reality world, in the virtual reality world, and I feel like it gives you confidence, like that you can do anything. And when you come back in the real world, it's like you feel really like ready, and like, at least for me, when I got out of the shark simulator, I was feeling a little bit scared and like kind of like just shocked, because it was like I didn't think that it was gonna be that real.
And did it like bite down on you?
Like it was just like ripping me through the water, just like biting me, and I was just like some dead guy just in the water, and it was hard. And then I did a whale one.
Yeah, how was that?
The whale one, oh my god, it was super
intense.
It was intense. Like, I wasn't scared, but it was huge.
So you felt like you were actually swimming with a whale.
Yeah, and it came by me, and then it stopped, and it started swimming towards me, and then a piece of coral would like flow by me, and then it'd go the other way.
And were you like ducking to like move the coral?
I was kind of like, I tried to, and then jellyfish came whenever I pressed this button on the handles, and it was really, like, it was awesome. They were like changing different colors, and the whale in them were kind of, it was like when the jellyfish came, you knew that you had maybe like 10 seconds before the whale would come, and it was really awesome. And then I did this cooking simulator. It was like real cooking. You were in this Italian, you get to pick what restaurant, you pick the kind of food, so you design the restaurant, and then you pick the kind of food. I picked Italian, and then like you go into this kitchen, and there's people sitting, and they order, and then you grab whatever is in the fridge or like stuff. I made pasta. It was really awesome. And then there was one more.
What was the chipmunk one? Or like there was one where you're like in the forest.
Oh yeah. There was this one that I did. So I did more than 3, I think. There was one that I did where there was like a whole bunch of gnomes and chipmunks, like elves and stuff, and I was trying to find them, and then if I could grab them, if they weren't quick, I'd grab them, and then I'd put them in this barrier, and then they couldn't leave, and then I'd try to grab a whole bunch of them. And then I did this one. It was like you were in this dark room, and there was like a mirror, and on the mirror there was a lever, and you pressed the lever, you held down the lever, and he was telling me what to do, the guy who worked there, because I didn't know what to do. And it read, "The monster looks like you, has long hair, and then it said like something about that it will come after you, and it like more about its body type." And I turned around, and it was like looking in the mirror, and I just saw me. I got really freaked out.
Whoa! But did it actually have long hair?
Yeah, it had longer hair. It had a ponytail.
Wow! So it took your face and merged it into a different body. Wow! Have you ever had dreams like that, where like you saw multiple versions of yourself inside of your dreams?
I've had dreams where like I see myself when I'm 14 or 20.
Well, and what are some of the things that you're doing when you're 14 or 20?
Usually the things that I want to, because it's my dream.
Okay.
But
so are you able to decide in that moment what you want to do with the dream?
Yeah, kind of.
Wow. lucid dream.
I mean, not always, but like when I go to bed early, I have a longer span of dreaming time, so I can't really control it, and it's just like something that happens, and usually that is when like weird dreams happen, or like. But when I go to bed at like 8:50, maybe 9, it's like it feels like I can control my dream.
Tell me, like, what do you? Go ahead.
Have you ever tried virtual reality?
I have not. I don't know that I have tried virtual reality, VR. I used one of the Oculus Rift glasses, but it wasn't a game. It was basically me looking into the cosmos, and everywhere I turned my head, I could see different planets and stars rotating around me, and that was pretty trippy.
They have one. It's like Space One, and you're an astronaut, and you're just floating. It gets you kind of dizzy, but it's on these glasses that you can get. They're not glasses, but it's like a headset, and it's just the headset, and you put your phone in, and you type in what reality you want to do.
Yeah, that's the one that I used.
And then it will just go to it, and you look around, and it's like realistic. I did a roller coaster one at Canyon's house.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So you go to a Waldorf school, and Waldorf's all about creativity and art. And tell me about that. Tell me what it's like being a student of a Waldorf school, and yeah, just tell me about it. Talk to me about it.
Well, now that this is like my first year being able to play with basketball, soccer balls at school, I really didn't think that that's smart. Like I feel.
Why do they have that rule?
Well, one of the teachers in third grader was like playing. They were playing two touch, and third grader kicked the ball after recess, and it hit a lady in like the head, and she fell down. And for some reason, they made a rule that said kids in 5th grade and down, 5th grade and down are not allowed to play with balls until 6th grade. And I think that they only want us to be good at specific things.
Like what?
Like drawing. I mean, it's good to be good at drawing, but we also want to do stuff like soccer at school. We want to have our own. We do have our own basketball team, but I just feel like we should have a little bit more options.
Nice. What do you like about being at a Waldorf school?
I like at Waldorf schools, you can make really good friends, and they kind of just stay really good friends, I feel like, because there's like this group thing that usually happens at school where like there's groups of people that hang out with each other, and like it's kind of stupid, like you can't hang out with
like
the person.
cliques.
Yeah, like cliques. And when you are in a clique and you leave, or you're still a part of it, but you're just not there, and they're still friends with you.
Do you find that there's a lot of cliques there at your school?
Well, I skipped a grade, so in 5th grade, there was a lot of cliques, and there was like you could only hang out with specific people. Well, not for me and Eli Cooper, because we were really popular, so we were allowed to do anything. I didn't think that was fair, because like Goldie and like Elias, they didn't really have any like they weren't allowed to hang out with people, and I didn't think that that's cool. And now in my 6th grade class, it's like everybody is a family, everybody's together. There's not, I mean, people are a little bit mean, like, but they're only being mean because they're trying to help you. I mean,
How do you help somebody with meanness?
When you do something wrong and somebody like defends their friend like a lot, I feel like it kind of shows you how much it hurt the friend that you hurt their friend. And I mean, it's not really helping you with meanness, but it's just like it's just good.
Why do you think people are mean to each other? Like, what's that all about?
Well, you always tell me that when a girl is mean to a boy, like really, like for a long time, that they like them. I don't. I mean, I think.
Do you think that? Do you find that true in your case? Like, is that true and accurate? I really wish I could get this microphone more.
Not really in my new class, but in my old class, yes, because they were younger, so they're less mature, and they would like be mean to you because they liked you, or they would say stuff that they didn't mean because they liked you, or something like that, something weird like that. But I don't really think that to be mean is how you tell somebody that you like someone. I think that you should be nice to them. You should be nice to their friends, their family. You should give them gifts. I don't think that you should be mean to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take a break, and let's play